Boy, I tried just about everything. I tried sleeping in my car because I found that I was able to sleep while my partner was driving me around. So then I would go out into the street at nighttime and try to sleep out there. I tried just forcing myself to quiet down and trying to not think, trying to not have anxiety about sleeping. I tried um, alcohol. I tried marijuana. I tried a lot of things to just get over the anxiety, but none of it worked until I discovered the mindfulness techniques and some of the stuff that you and Devin taught me. They weren't addressing the root of the problem. The root of the problem was the anxiety that was causing me to not sleep. And until I was able to deal with the anxiety and to just sit with it and accept it, I just, was skirting around the main issue. I never identified as a very good sleeper my entire adult life, but I became really bad to the point that I was only sleeping, well, 0 to 1 or 2 hours a night for about 3 weeks until I got into the Sleep Science Academy. And then within a matter of days, I went from having this sort of extreme insomnia to being able to sleep. And then it's just been getting better ever since. I'm pretty regularly now, I very regularly getting between 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep every night. And I'm waking up before my alarm wakes me up. So I know that my body is like ready to get going and I'm not trying to shortcut the amount of sleep that I need. So sleeping way better now. Much more consistent. I fall asleep much faster. I've learned techniques to be able to quiet down my racing mind and to be able to fall asleep, pretty consistently within like 10 to 15 minutes of when I lay down. I wake up less often. When I do wake up, I'm able to go back to sleep real quickly. I am able to get the amount of sleep that I need because I'm waking up before my alarm clock goes off. So I know that my body is naturally done and it's ready to wake up. And the quality of my sleep is really good. By wearing the Aura ring, I'm able to track the different phases of sleep, and I'm getting the proper amounts of REM, deep, and light sleep. It took like a couple of days. I sat there and I was able to, after my first session with you and a session with Devin, and the group session with Devin, and then watching a few of the videos, I started to see immediate benefit from all of that and being able to sleep a lot better almost immediately. It's been great. It's been a great experience. I was worried about some of these other programs that I looked at because they're like you meet with them once a week and it's for an hour. And I felt like it was going to take weeks for me to get to the point where I was getting any sort of benefit from that type of program. But with sleep science, you guys were uh, immediately right there with me, taking me through what was a really scary time in my life. And with the videos and online content, I was able to like digest like as much as I wanted to and as much as I felt like I needed to, so that I really felt like I was getting immediate attention and immediate help and immediate relief from the lack of sleep that I was experiencing. Well, sleep affects everything. So when you're not getting enough sleep, everything else just drags. And when you get to the point where it's really like unhealthy, the lack of sleep that you're experiencing, nothing else can be a priority. And all you can start to think about is, your sleep, and the anxiety that that builds up and everything can be overwhelming and completely knock you off of whatever path you were on. So by getting good sleep and consistently being able to sleep, I've gotten back into being a productive individual. I have better relationships. I'm more present in my life and my relationships. And overall, I mean, everything went from being like, worrying about me losing my mind and going crazy, to, being back into the flow and back on top of my career and my being more present in my relationships and just, moving life forward. Anybody who isn't getting the quality of sleep that they feel like, if you're experiencing tiredness throughout the day, if you're going through a more extreme insomnia like I was, or even if you're just like, don't identify as being a good sleeper, then there's a lot of benefit that could be had here just in learning the mental aspects of sleep, how sleep works, all the way through to the mindfulness portions and how to lessen the anxiety around it, and even just like the little tactics like the sleep hygiene stuff that we learn. It's all really good. Work with Sleep Science Academy. I've already told a bunch of people, and I've just received so much benefit from working with all of the Sleep Science Academy team. I can't recommend it highly enough. It turned my world around.